Sup, YouTube? Okay, so it's Wednesday, so that means the tutorial to Twisted Aces. My version on it. So this uses a normal pack of playing cards. Spectator can shuffle them as much as he likes, or she. And you need to get out the 4 aces. If you don't know how to do Twisted Aces, the normal performance, if you want to go and watch that, that basically just tells you how I end the trick. Some kind of. Anyway, so the first thing that you do is you want to control all the aces to the top of the deck. The way I do this is first I use a control invented by Dave Forrest. The way you do this control is you get a pinky break under the bottom card. You take the first ace, you place it in the middle of the pack, and as you push it in, you push down so you get a break under that card. So now you got a pinky break under the bottom card and where you just pushed in that card. Then you move everything above the bottom break, so you've only got one card, forward. Then lift up at that break that you just made, so the spectator, well, the ace is there. You swivel everything around like this, and you push it inside the pack. I'll show you that again at normal speed. You take the ace, you place it in, and you push it in, and it's at the top. It takes some practice, but that's the hardest control there is. Second, you take the ace, place it on top, swing cut the deck and get a break. Then transfer that to a thumb break, take some cards from below the break, then swivel cut all the cards above the break into the cards into the pack that you just had in your hand, and place the rest on top so that card comes to the top. I'll show you that again with the card face up. Just like that. So now you have 2 aces on top. Then you need to get a break under these 2 aces, and you want to place this card on top. So you got 3 cards under a break. Then transfer that to a thumb break. This is what you do: is you cut the cards from below the break. It's kind of like a double undercut, but when you do that, you steal the 3 aces on the bottom of the pack and do a cut. So if I show you that again, you have a break under these 3 cards. Thumb break, you cut some cards off, place them on top, take the cards, cut it. So now you have 3 cards on the bottom. And finally, the last one is you cut it, and as you show the card like this, you get a break under it. Take this packet with the 3 aces on the bottom, place it on top, and do a double undercut. So now you have the 4 aces on the bottom of the pack. Okay, right. Next move. Now you can either double undercut the aces to the top, or you can do what I do and just overhand shuffle them to the top. And the way I do this is I just keep on overhand shuffling till I get to about a third of the cards. Then I just taking off 1 card at a time until I finish. So now I have the 4 aces on the top of the pack. That'll take a little bit of practice because you might get like cards in between these aces and stuff like that. Okay, so after you've done that, then you want to do some table riffle shuffling or some false cuts and just maintain those aces on the top of the pack. And then do some like lies saying that you're trying to position the aces in the 30-second position, whatever. Then they ask the spectator to say stop. They say stop, and you deal like 4 cards. Then as you explain that they could have chosen any 4 cards, you want to get a break under the 4 aces. Now here comes where the switch comes in. When you square up the cards, you're going to steal the 4 aces. So you got the 4 aces and these 4 cards. With the index finger and your ring finger, you want to block the thickness of the packet, and with your thumb block the thickness that way, and your hands blocking the thickness this way, and the deck's blocking the thickness this way. So don't worry if you think you're exposing your angles. Then you want to deal off a single, and and when you get to the card with the 4 aces underneath, you want to drop that on. And now here comes the important bit. You don't want to deal this card down and then deal the 3 aces, because that just looks unnatural. Why would you put a card down, deal 3 cards, and then pick that card up just to put it back on top of the deck? You don't do that. So what I do is I put the card in between my index finger and my middle finger, then deal down 3 cards sloppily, and these 3 cards are the 4 aces, by the way, because you just switch them out. Place this card back on top, and then re-deal the cards back down into a row. Make sure the card on your right is below all the rest of the cards, so when you come to flip it over, it flips over nice and easily. Okay, now then you want to pick up a card with the ace on the other side, and you want to do the shapeshifter. Don't know how to do the shapeshifter, then you can do the shape change. The way you do shape change is what you want to wave over the cards, and as you do that, all you do is flip over the card, so you can do it like that, but I just like doing the shapeshifter because it's faster. And then you go don't blink, and then do the shapeshifter, drop the cards on top, pick up a single, scoop it underneath that card, flip the rest of the aces over, which is a nice clean reveal, and do a Charlier cut just like this. So if they ask to see the top cards of the deck, it won't be those 4 cards that they selected. And that is the trick. Thumbs up if you like the tutorial. Comment, leave me a comment saying what trick you want me to reveal on Friday. I've got one in mind, but you know, always good to see what my fans want to be revealed. And that is it. I will see you on Friday. Peace!